Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to try water. I just woke up, I got my shirt on, and you can see, I don't know, does it match? Anyway, it's Acqua Panna, natural spring water, the smoothest taste, Tuscany, bought at the source in Tuscany, Italy. I normally drink Evian, that's my favorite water, like forever. Created by nature, it flows through the beautiful sun-drenched hills of Tuscany, perfect by time, each drop is filtered by earth and perfected by time on its 14-year journey to the spring for a smooth taste. This special mineral balance from nature for a smooth taste like no other. And it's bottled at the source Aquapenna, San Piero. I can't even say it, Italy. This San Piero, I've seen that before. I did a little bit of research. I guess the San Piero, they make other water and they make this one too. And I also found out, I'm not 100% sure, but yet it's right here, distributed by Nestle Waters North America. That's a product of Italy. So, I just woke up. I haven't had nothing. Like, literally, I just woke up. So, that's the first thing I'm going to do is drink water, just, to review it. And then I'm going to drink Evian. If you stay longer for the video, I'll give you lots of information, so. God, it's hard tight. So what do you do? I just think I broke it. How do I open it? Oh, like that. And then you put it back on. Let's take it off. Hmm. It's very thick. Evian is thick too. It reminds me, wow. Not necessarily wow in a good way though, because I'm an Evian fanatic. So I have a drawer in my refrigerator, and I keep my water in my drawer because it keeps it really cold. Like I have the regular refrigerator and the freezer on the bottom. I have a French door, and in the middle I have a drawer where I can adjust the coldness of things so I can make things like really cold. Well, that's why I keep my Evian and water and stuff. And this isn't very cold. And it was in there all night long. So, and I just woke up and got it out. So, it doesn't seem to be as cold. It's very thick, okay? I think they call it Velasquez. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When it's in the mouth, it's very thick. But after you drink it and swallow it, it doesn't leave much flavor. To me, it's flavorless. But I do taste some salt. Um, I like Evian better. Reminds me of Fiji water, but different. Fiji water is not as thick. It's like take Fiji water, but make it thicker. And the aftertaste, because I haven't had a lot of Fiji water, the aftertaste is similar to Fiji. The only difference is this is thicker. And the aftertaste, I'm not getting sweetness or unique taste. I'm just getting very thick. Not as cold as it should be. See, I see a problem here. Mm-hmm. It's thick in the mouth, and after you drink it, it leaves a dryness on your palate, which forces you to drink more. Evian is not like that. Evian is not as thick. I don't think. It doesn't feel as thick when it's in your mouth. This feels thicker. It's done. There's a dryness. Evian doesn't seem as thick, but after you swallow it, it feels hydrating. You want to drink more because it tastes good, because it leaves like a salty sweetness that is a very distinct taste. Evian has a distinct taste. But you don't want to drink more because you feel dried out. Like this, it gives the impression that it's thicker in the mouth, but after you swallow it, your palate is very dry. It doesn't have hardly any taste at all. I do taste a little bit of saltiness, and that's all I taste in this water. So it's pretty, there's not a lot of flavors going on with this water. Like with Evian, I can detect, I know something's crazy, but I can detect a little bit of chlorine. Not like chlorine from a swimming pool. Like, oh, it tastes like, there's just a little bit of detection of chlorine. There's saltiness, there's sweetness. But I don't want to say too much about Evian because there's more to Evian than that, and I'm going to tell you that in my next video. I personally wouldn't buy this water again for what I paid for it. Even though it kind of matches my shirt, or does it? I don't know. Let me know in the comment below. I keep drinking it because I'm thirsty. I haven't had anything this morning. There's nothing special about this water. The more I drink it, the more I realize, and I was completely wrong. Maybe because this morning I didn't drink anything. When I said it's thicker than Evian, Evian might be actually a little bit thicker. It just seems like it's thicker. But after you swallow it, it does not coat your mouth with any coating. That it doesn't feel this water does not feel hydrating to me at all. So I guess I was right on that. But as far as like thickness, I'm not really sure if it is thicker than Evian. Between the two, Evian actually is a little bit thicker. But this seems thicker. But like I said, I hate to sound redundant. I apologize, but like I said, there's not much of a taste. I can taste a little bit. And it doesn't even say the mineral content, I don't think. Like Evian breaks it down. It tells you the pH balance. I'm going back to Evian. Speaking of water, have you heard about Nestle? That's some interesting things on what they've done with water. Maybe I shouldn't get into that because I don't want to get sued or whatever for defamation of character. So I'll just say it was interesting. You might want to read up on Nestle. What else was I going to say? Oh, so I normally try to drink distilled water because, too much minerals. This has nothing to do with any brand. I'm just saying in general. Too much minerals, some people think can cause everything from gallstones to arthritis to all kinds of stuff. And some people believe that we should be getting our minerals from fruits and vegetables and not water. And I think it has something to do with being inert. And you have to forgive me, I'm still sleepy this morning. So I can't tell you what I recommend you do in your life, but for me, I normally, if I want a really good treat, I drink Evian straight. But because Evian's a little bit pricey, I normally do half and half. I do like half distilled water, which I actually It's not technically distilled. I use a pure water filter, which takes out like 99.99999 or whatever of things in the water. So it's technically kind of distilled. But I use a pure water filter, which takes up, like I said, pretty much everything. And pour in my Evian when Evian's half full. So I do half Evian and half distilled. I still kind of get the Evian taste. It's not as wow factor, but it saves me money. I still get the enjoyment because even though I personally believe in the health benefits of distilled type water, um, I want some minerals because drinking distilled water, you don't feel hydrated. Um, Not just in the mouth, but like after you can feel it. And that's one thing I love about Evian. Like if I'm like on the road somewhere or I just feel like I really am dehydrated or I need to be hydrated, I can drink Evian and I feel amazing. I actually get energy from Evian. But I don't want to say too much because I want to do an ad review on Evian. But anyway, that's my review on this. It's getting in the time. So please comment, like the video, and let me know in the video. Let me know in the comments what water you want me to try next. I hate to babble, but for people that want to stay and listen to me, I do. But I read a book on water when I was younger, and there was a guy that drank well water, and he had arthritis, kidney stones. He had all kinds of issues, or his father did. And he was drinking the well water, and he believes it was the minerals that messed up his dad, and like he just believed in distilled water. But they say distilled water can leach out the minerals. So I don't know. Let me know in the comment below. I would really like to know. I'd really like to have a discussion on water. Because water is really important. I mean, let's um, it's we're made up of, I don't know, I forget the percentage, but we're made up of a lot of water. Um, the water you drink should be quality. Whether it's a good brand or distilled or whatever. Um, I don't recommend drinking straight spigot water. If you only knew what was in that, get a TDS total dissolved solid tester. It came with my pure water filter. Um, yeah, look at the total dissolved solid in your tap water. Ours here in Texas is very high, which means that's me. I think it's like 223 parts per million. That means there's 223 things in your water. What those things are, it doesn't tell you. But there's things in your water. What are those things? 223 minerals? I don't think so. They have detected prescription medicine in water. You have someone taking antidepressants, a woman taking birth control pills. You urinate that, it goes into the commode. You flush it. Depending on your city, on how a lot of times in some cities, though, the water goes back into the lake and then gets sucked back up, you know, uh, chlorine, whatever, clean it, and basically gets back in our water supply. And of course, it's minute amounts of Prozac and antidepressants and hormone replacement and on just all these medicines, but it's minute amount. Of course, it's minute amounts, but what are those minute amounts of hundreds, maybe thousands of medicines doing to your body? 223 things inside of a water. What are those things? So I think it's important. If you can't afford an expensive bottle of water, I understand, but at least if you're drinking tap water, at least filter it. If you don't want to use the pure water filter, which I personally use, that's that's up to you. And maybe I'll leave a link in the description on where you can get one for yourself. Maybe I can try to find it cheap online. But yeah, that's my review, and that's my little, information on a scale of 1 out of 10. I don't know. I haven't. It tastes really similar to Fiji, though. Actually, I like Fiji better than this. Yeah. It tastes better. It tastes similar to Fiji, but I like Fiji better than this. Like, I'm not gonna get this again. If I saw this Fiji and it was all there's just these two, I would get Fiji over this. Of course, I get Evian over anything, unless I find something better. They say Zephyr Hill tastes like Evian. I've heard people say that, and I don't live in Florida, so I haven't had Zephyr Hill. Maybe I'll order some Zephyr Hill. I'm still, and that's another thing too. If you know of a water that that is similar to Evian, please let me know. I ain't buying this again. Until next time, enjoy your day and drink your water. All right, bye-bye.